another YouTube vlog. I am spending the next few days in Ubud, a place that is often referred to as the cultural and spiritual hub of Bali. I'm starting my journey at a sacred site in Ubud called Tirta Empul Temple. It's basically famous for its holy spring water where locals and tourists go for purification rituals. First step is to wear the traditional outfits to go into the holy site. The name Tirta Empul basically means water gushing from the earth, which is exactly what's happening here. This spot is genuinely one of the most important temple sites in Bali. Most people arrive with a small offering tray, do a quick prayer at the shrine, then change into a bathing sarong and join the queue. The reason behind the ritual is pretty simple. It's not about washing your body, it's about resetting your spiritual state. In Balinese Hindu belief, you can pick up heavy energy from everyday life, stress, bad luck, and big life changes. This is a way of cleaning that out and coming back into balance. If you're planning to visit, I would highly recommend going early to avoid the crowds. For now, let's go and explore the next temple. What is this called?
It's called, we in Bali we call slendang or slampot.
Slampot.
Slendang.
And what does it mean?
Means just respect for entering the temple.
Respect for entering the temple. This temple is definitely not for those who have knee problems. There's like a bazillion stairs that you have to go down. I'm not even looking forward to the way up. This place is called Gunung Kawi. It's basically an 11th century temple complex with giant shrines carved out of the cliffs. The rock carvings here are massive. Each one is roughly 7 meters tall and cut straight into the cliff. They are believed to be royal memorial shrines linked to Bali's ancient kings, which is why this place feels so significant. I'm gonna go in. It says, please remove your shoes before entering. It's hard to explain, but I guess in these religious places like these temples that I'm visiting, the air quality feels very different. Like, you can feel the spiritual energy. This is the inside. I wonder what it used to be back in the days. I was actually expecting this temple to be as busy as the one that I just went to previously, especially because they're actually very close distance to each other, but this one's actually so quiet. The statue behind me is called Ogoh Ogoh. It's basically a scary, fierce-looking statue which is made for the Balinese Hindu New Year. It's to represent evil spirits, and what they usually do is they set them on fire during parades just so they can cleanse the country. You actually see them everywhere. It's not one, it's not two. You actually see them through specific roads. My taxi driver was like, do you want a photo with that? I was like, no, it's too scary. Let's go! Bye, scary statue. Bye-bye. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I've joined a tour group to go on an adventure riding ATV bikes in the jungle. It can be a little bit messy because there's going to be water everywhere, there's going to be dirt everywhere, so let's see what it brings. This is the name of the company, Dadi Bali Adventures, and they've got such a warm welcoming with drinks and some snacks. These are some of the dishes. It's like an open buffet kind of thing. Hello! Good, thanks! Ready for adventure! I've had to put a plastic bag on my feet because water can get into these wellies. And these are the bikes. So much fun! The ATV experience was quite fun. Like, you would ride down the waterfalls. It was quite messy, the roads were bumpy. I don't know if I recommend it, especially if it's your first time. For me it was, and it was a bit scary, but yeah, overall it was a fun experience. I've come to this cool Mexican restaurant for lunch. As you can see, it's on the rice fields. This quote says, "The only lasting beauty is the beauty of the heart," and it's by a famous Iranian poet called Rumi. I am now in Ubud's monkey forest. This place is home to over 1,200 cheeky monkeys. It's more than a touristic spot, it's a spiritual place deeply tied to the Balinese Hindu beliefs, with 3 temples dated back to the 14th century. Yeah. As always, you have to be very careful here because these monkeys can be super cheeky. So if you do come, make sure you hold on to your belongings because they do try to snatch things. These are the guidelines. They say don't look at a monkey eye to eye. The second one is to be careful of your belongings, don't feed them, and don't touch them either. Within the monkey forest, there's this temporary cemetery where people are laid to rest until they have a mass cremation ceremony. Cremation is vital in the Balinese Hinduism because it releases the soul for it to be reincarnated. Until then, they believe that the soul lingers around. He's feeding the monkeys. They eat sweet corn, it seems. Over here, you can pay 50,000 and get a selfie with a monkey. I'm now leaving the park. For me, the most memorable part was taking a selfie with a monkey. This is what the photos looked like, and this is behind the scenes. The worker basically feeds the monkey some little snacks while it looks like it's taking a selfie. I've just got to a coffee plantation. This place shows Bali's rich coffee culture as well as the process behind making the coffee. Here you can enjoy a complimentary tasting session with about 12 or 14 different types of coffees and teas, including quite unique flavors like avocado coffee. What's nice is they've got tour guides walking you through the plantation and explaining the different varieties of plants. So you get a proper insight and it's quite educating.
If you've never been to a coffee plantation before, here's the behind the scenes. Coffee starts as little red cherries. Then the fruit gets removed, the beans are fermented and washed, dried in the sun, and finally roasted. That's when it smells like the coffee you actually recognize. In this coffee plantation, they've also got an animal called a luwak. It's a small cat-like creature, and there's a luxury coffee linked to it called Kopi Luwak. So luxury that some places charge 30 to 80 pounds for a single cup. The quick version is, the luwak eats the ripest cherries, the beans go through a natural fermenting stage, then they collect it, cleaned and roasted. It's basically the fanciest coffee with the weirdest origin story, because it technically starts as poop.
They also give you this booklet with every single benefit of the teas and coffees. This is the Luwak coffee. This you have to pay for separately, which is 55,000 rupees.
Okay, this one Rosella tea, this good for blood circulation.
Okay.
This one ginger tea, good for stomach problem. Rice tea, good for bones and high calcium.
I don't know where to start. That's a lot of coffee for one person. Okay, so this one is ginseng coffee. Strong. The coffee tasting is overlooking the rice fields. Today is my last day in Ubud and I've started it off by going to a waterfall called Kanto Lampo. This is the huge queue to take photos in the waterfall like that girl's taking. This guy over here is telling that guy how to pose.
The waterfall is absolutely beautiful and I would definitely recommend going, but I would suggest going early to avoid the crowds. Now off to our next stop. And my luck, the rain just happened to start. This is the next spot. It's a rice-terrace. I'm going to go and do a photo shoot in there on the swings.
These are all the activities that you can do here. You can zip line, you can get even the coffee plantation. There's a lot of activities that you can do in this rice terrace, including zip lining. Let me show you one of them. So this is a bike. You can actually zip line all the way through the rice fields on the bike. This is the inside. It's been rainy today, so it's quite quiet. So you get to pick a dress and wear it for the swing. I've got my dress on and ready to go on the swing. This is the swing and this is the view. Luckily the rain stopped. The swing was absolutely amazing. They probably went around 20 times, but because the weather's so rainy, there was no queue. Normally, apparently you have to wait around 40 minutes. I've come to my final stop of the day, and that is a beach club, but it's not on the beach, it's on the rice field. The place is called Alas Harum. It's quite busy even though the weather's been rainy.
I ended my time in Ubud the best way. A proper traditional Balinese meal, then a full body massage to finish it off. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe and drop a comment if you've ever been to Bali.
This for you. Please choose one aromatherapy for the aromatherapy.
They've given some scents, aromatherapy oils to just inhale.